I had satisfied her curiosity and that there would be no further question. Now I looked forward to some rest. I am by nature a friendly and outgoing person, and I love talking to different people. But in the train that day, I was tired and wasn't in mood for conversation. But the girl did not think the conversation was over. Do you work? She began again. Expecting further probing, I decided to give her all the detail right away. Yes, I work in a college and now I have a holiday. I belong to Hooghly, so I am going there. If I thought that would satisfy her, I was mistaken. She smiled and said, "Oh, I see. So you are a professor. What subject do you teach?" People who are fond of taking can raise a conversation out of nothing. Introverts, on the other hand, can answer in mon- monosyllables and end the conversation quickly. Some people use conversation to gather a great deal of information about others without divulging any information about themselves. I realized that this young woman belongs to such a creator. My sleep and irritation disappeared. I decided to play this game and find out how many questions she could generate. I teach computer science at Chris College. Oh, computers! There is no place without a computer nowadays. A day may come when we may be called illiterate if we do not know computer. What do you say? I had begun to appreciate her ability and to invent a question and pull me into the conversation. It depends on how you interpret the concept of literacy. I answer like a management consultant. She responds with the comment. I strongly believe that there is a great difference between being literate, literate and being educated. Literacy means having the basic knowledge. Being educated means understanding what you know. What do you think about this definition? I was in a fix to understand this woman. By this time, the train had crossed Bangalore city limits and had heading towards Tumkur. I could see the beauty landscape passing by. It was just near after the monsoon, so the lakes were full and land was green. The weather was pleasant and no conditioning for fan were required. Men and women were working in the field. Cattle were grazing. Hill loomed majestically against the sky. Though it was late afternoon, the sun was not hot. I thought that if this lady were to go on talking, then it would be impossible to bear the 6 to 7 hours that were left of my journey. One way to save the situation was to tell her politely but firmly that I wanted to rest and would prefer to be left alone. But somehow I was unable to be frank with her. She looked so innocent. She was bubbling with energy. Her face had an open and curious expression. She looked just like one of my eager students in class. As a teacher, I did not have the heart to rebuff her by saying what was on your mind. So I smiled. Smile is good for health. The young girl felt the sincerely promptly. When you smile, the world smile with you. Between when you weep, you have to weep alone. Isn't that true? It's a good concession. I said now resign to my fate, but it's not my statement. This is one of Amitabh Bachchan dialogue. Do you like Amitabh Bachchan? I thought I would surprise her. No, I like Hrithik Roshan. Yes, he is extremely handsome, she agreed, switching her loyalty from Amitabh Bachchan to Ritik in a matter of seconds. Ritik looks handsome because there is a surge of shyness